Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leading. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Platini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he spark a counter here? He's on it. Can he get away? And that is a little undercooked. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Shevchenko. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Pull it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. And it's Shevchenko.
Varane with the clearance.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Takes a shot! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Maldini aimed beyond the defence. This ended up in no man's land.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space.
Nice control. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Van Dijk tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bale. Maldini. Now it's Bale. That's good play. He's having a go. Oh, what about that? Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking for options for movement. No luck with that dink over the top.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And a chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to pass it through.
There's no flag.
Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Shevchenko gets into some space. Well, there's the clearance. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Bale. That has not gone well.
Cleared away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And back to the goalkeeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Bale.
Two
no, he's got that
minutes
wrong.
has been indicated.
Rudiger.
It'll be a throw-in.
But it's Thuram. Thuram. And that has left him in a heap.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement today.
Well, it's
that
been intriguing
memorabilia
stuff so
from
far,
today's
and
match
it's
is
1-1
now
at the
on
break.
sale in
Both
the
teams
stadium
hoping
hall.
for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
So it's back to business.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he shoots! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pullet. Pullet. And it's lofted through here.
Looking to go deep.
Terrific header! Could be danger here.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
And here's Bale. Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Threads one in. He's found the way through. That's really well cleared. And that is out of play. And it's Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In with the challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change.
Platini.
This one has been on the
Number
cards for a
10.
little while.
Francesco Totti. Coming on the field.
It's a sharp
Number
little ball
4.
here.
Gulen.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an
Rogers.
apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pullet. They've got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is just caressing the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played into space out wide. Big header! It's there! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
11,
benches.
Rudiger.
So we
Coming
have
on
a
the
breakthrough.
field.
Now
Number
how will
30,
things develop from here?
Šeško. Number 3. Nesta.
Iniesta.
Substitutions taking
Good
place.
spread. Great defending, strong and determined. And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
chance, surely! Cafu gets it away. Best looking for a runner. Oh, super find. Chance! Off the post! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Bale. Seedorf has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution.
And he's had a hit! Should have equalised.
Rummenigge was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Racing over the bar. And he's managed to get rid. Short changes him with that pass. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Bale. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, such a clever touch.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Bale's cross. Tries to get it clear. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Now, we would like to ask you all
Mbappe
to
voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of
everyone,
a match
and
that
welcome
will
to
really
Old
get the
Trafford.
juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Oh, terrible pass.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Looking for the run.
It's a promising position.
It's a mighty effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Got offside that time.
Now it's Mbappe.
A searching ball out wide. Van Dijk can get it clear. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Spread it left.
Played into the middle, terrific header! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's an excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Spread out to the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Messi. Nice control. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good read, needed to be. It's a quick ball upfield.
And he cuts out the supply.
And it's Hullet. And he skips past his man.
Myanmar are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Now it has a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
It's a searching pass.
Chouameni has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Totti.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi picks it up out wide.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Steaming on goalwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he thumps it clear.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shevchenko. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Great chance here to level it up. And here's Platini.
Ball swung in, and the shot!
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Tries to get it
has
clear.
been indicated.
He's going for goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And
Yeah,
if
you don't get
do
any
have a
points
chance
for
to
stating
go,
the
please
obvious,
take some
Peter,
time
but
out to give your
thankfully this is
support
still
to our
very
better stadium
savable.
fund.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6, Hullet. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Cocoon. Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Myanmar can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri crosses.
That's good defensive concentration.
Threads one in. And this is Shevchenko. Played into space. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Shevchenko. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The attendance for
And
this
that
match
interception
was
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution
So, time for
Manchester
changes
United.
on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 20, Johan Cruyff.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has been cleared. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Thuram has it out wide and in space. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Oh, not the best of headers.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
75 minutes played.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turan.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, that's clever.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. And he's in on goal.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
They've won a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Messi falls short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pedri. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Played out to the left flank.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ball driven towards the far post. Looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. That's been slipped through.
Oh, super, takes a shot! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very
And
good.
now I'd just like to read out our fan
Shevchenko
club
picking up
members
the
who are
Man of the
celebrating
Match
their
award,
birthdays today.
and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.